What's up, good people? What's up, good people? It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder. It's Monday, y'all. It's another beautiful Monday morning. I hope you had a super fantastic weekend. My weekend was absolutely phenomenal. I was at the Level Up Business Conference 2024 with none other than my sister, just a phenomenal Catherine Trotter. It was an absolute outstanding event. It was one that encompassed some great learning, some great networking, some great connecting, some great sharing, some great food, great music. It was just it was how events should go. And I was looking as I was at the event, and I'm looking at how the whole day panned out. I was just like, she did an absolute, her and her staff did an absolute phenomenal job of giving those of the attendees and those of us who participated, who were speakers and vendors, just an excellent experience. And that's going to be one of the things that I talk about this week. But it's absolutely phenomenal. So I want to give kudos and shout out to Catherine for the Level Up Business Conference this weekend, right here in Randallstown, Maryland. It was just absolutely outstanding. Made some great connections and got some great nuggets and knowledge and information that can be used immediately, right away. I got made 1% better this weekend. It's crazy because y'all know how I always talk about the picture in the glass, right? I was the pitcher and the glass this weekend on Saturday, because I was the pitcher because I was one of the speakers, so I got to pour into those that were there. But then I was also the glass because the other speakers poured into me. So it was absolutely phenomenal being able to be a part of that event. If you missed it, you missed it. It was another Be in the Room event. But y'all know what it is. It's Mindset, Motivate, Move Monday. So that's what we got to do. We got to get our mindset right. We got to be motivated, and we got to be ready to move here on Monday. So that's what we are going to do. Y'all know last week and the week before, the last 2 weeks, we've been dealing with the question, are you a high-value entrepreneur? Well, this week, we're dealing with the 10 attributes of a high-value brand. Do you have a high-value brand? So we're going to be talking about those 10 attributes this week and next week. So I want you to get your pen and paper. I want you to be honed in on this, because I want you to think about your business, think about your brand. And does it have those attributes that make it high value? This week we're going to talk about clarity and purpose. We're going to talk about consistency. We're going to talk about access touch points. I'm sorry, consistency across touch points. We're going to talk about authenticity. We're going to talk about emotional connection. We're going to talk about innovation. And adaptability. We're going to be talking about exceptional customer experience. That's what I was just talking about that we had this weekend. Quality and reliability. Effective storytelling. Does your brand tell a story? We're going to talk about community engagement, and we're going to talk about ethical and social responsibility. So those are going to be the things that we deal with this week and next week. So I want you to be tuned in right here weekday mornings at 9 a.m. I want you to be focused in, because my goal, my purpose is to make you better by the end of the year than you were at the beginning of the year. By the end of the year than you were at the beginning of the year. And we do that by giving you principles, giving you those tools that you need in order to be able to make the right choices and to do those things that move you towards being better by the end of this year. So this year, today, I want to talk about clarity of purpose. I want to talk about, does your brand have clarity of purpose? And what that is, are you clear? Does your brand clearly Does your brand clearly show, and do you understand what your brand is saying to those that you work with, those that work for you, and then those that you serve? Does your brand is it clearly defined to those that you serve? Can someone look at your brand, hear about your brand, and know exactly the problem that it solves? That's the thing about clarity of purpose. You have a clear understanding, your brain has a clear understanding of the problem that it solves. So this week, here's your homework today. I want you to take a look at your brand. Take a look at you can look at your purpose statement, your identity statement. Does it clearly define it? If you don't have it, then the homework is to write that. Write your purpose statement. Write your value statement. Does it clearly define the problem that you solve? If it doesn't, then yeah, you got some work to do. If it does, then you want to make sure that you are locked in on the problem that you solve and how you articulate that clearly, succinctly to those that you serve. Clarity of purpose is to be able to communicate and connect with those that you serve in such a way that they come away with knowing that here's how you solve their problem. Here's what's going to separate you from everyone else in your industry, everyone else that you may deem to be your competition. Is in the language that you speak. This weekend at the Level Up business conference, I spoke on leadership. My assignment for that day was to my clarity of purpose was to be able to give the audience, show the audience what it is to be a leader. That was what I explained to them. That was what I did. And I articulated that in such a way that they came away with understanding that if I'm going to be a leader, I must have these core principles. I must operate from this dynamic. And I was able to tell them about listening and learning. I was able to talk to them about being empowered and empowering. Those are two different distinctions, y'all. When you have clarity of purpose, you know, hey, this is how I empower others, which means to equip. And I was equipping them with the tools that they needed in order to be able to be the leaders that I was talking about, being the entrepreneurs that I was telling them about. Were they assisting? Did they, or how were they assisting those that they were mentoring, that worked for them? You know, even those that work with you, you assist them by doing certain things. You assist them by giving them the tools that they need in order to be able to be better, to increase their skill sets. So understanding, how do I assist them? And even how am I assisting those that I serve? Developing. You know, do I create an environment where I'm developing those that work for me, those that I serve? Do you make them better? As a leader, having clarity of purpose is knowing, hey, it is my goal making people better. I say it all the time to y'all. My goal is to make you better by the end of the year than you were at the beginning of the year. And I can say that, but am I following up with doing that? And I have the clarity of my purpose when I come here daily to talk to you about these core principles that give you the overarching mantra for this year, which is to unleash your entrepreneurial excellence. You can't unleash your entrepreneurial excellence if you don't have clarity of purpose, if you don't know where you're going, if you don't know how your brand represents you, if you don't know how your brand speaks to those that you serve, or is it speaking to those that you serve? Are you executing? Do you execute, or does your brand execute what it says it's supposed to do? Simply put, do you solve their problem? Do you solve your client's problem? That's understanding. That's having the clarity that you need. Yes, if we do A, B, C, D, and someone saying, oh, I see they do A, B, C, D, I know that's going to solve the issue, the problem that I have. I know that there are entrepreneurs that need assistance, right? They need assistance because they're in branding and marketing. They don't quite know, hey, how do I get seen? How do I get found? How do I get paid? So my clarity of purpose is showing you how to, from a branding and marketing perspective, how to get seen, how to get found, how to get paid. That's clarity of purpose. That's knowing what my brand can do for you. Y'all know the commercial of what that UPS says. What can Brown do for you? UPS understands their clarity. Their clarity of purpose is we're going to get the packages that you have from one place, from the first destination to its final destination, and we're going to do it better than everybody else. That's their purpose. Their only purpose is to make sure that your package gets from where it is to where it needs to be. Do you have that clarity of purpose with your brand? High value brands are clearly defined. They know what problem they solve, and they know how they solve it. And they can articulate the benefits of them solving their problem to those that are potential clients or those that are clients already. That's what having clarity of purpose is. So I want you today, it's Monday, y'all. This is how we start our week off. We start our week off strong. We start our week off and we finish our week strong. But you got to, in order to be able to start and finish strong, you got to have the right mindset. You got to be motivated to do it. And you've got to be willing to move. Does you no good to have the right mindset and to be motivated, but then you don't move. You can't, if you're not motivated, you're not moving. But be motivated to move. Be motivated to move because you have the clarity of what it is that you want to accomplish this week. And it's about putting into place those things so that you know exactly what it is that you need to do, that you want to do. And be able to achieve the goals that you want to be able to achieve this week. I told you I start my week off with my lifestyle planner. And I clearly define my week each and every day. But I start off with what my overall week looks like, what my goals are, what my daily tasks are, my assignments, and then any notes that I want to take as far as like having be able to achieve certain things. That's having clarity of purpose. That helps me to have clarity of purpose of me personally as an entrepreneur, but then helps me to have clarity of purpose for my brain. I was talking with my best friend this weekend, and I was telling her about what I'm doing, trying to do as far as some of the products that I have and getting it out there and those things. And it dawned on me in our conversation, yeah, Leroy, you need to do this, 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 and this. And so part of my goal, part of my assignment this week, having that clarity of of getting my brand out there, is to do A, B, C, D. That's what happens when you have clarity of purpose, y'all. When your brain has clarity of purpose. So does your brain have clarity? Does your brain have purpose? What problem do you solve? I'm going to leave y'all with that today. It's Mindset, Motivate, Move Monday. And I want you to move in such a way. But before you move, I want you to have clarity of purpose. I want you to know where it is that you're going, how your brain is going to get there. And I want you to understand and know how your brain solves someone's problem this week. And I want you to be repeating that all week long. How does my brain solve someone's problem? And when you have that clarity, you put yourself in a position to be able to have a high value brand. It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder. We're gonna be right back here tomorrow, talking about consistency across touch points. Yeah, are you consistent in what you're doing? Because that's what high value brands do. They're consistent across the board in what they do. They are synced up in everything that they do. Morning, Brother Paul. What's up, brother? Hope you had a great weekend, man. Hope everybody had a good weekend. But it's time to go to work. It's time to go to work this morning and get that clarity of purpose for your brand. We'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Have a super fantastic day. It's starting to, hopefully today is supposed to be a good day, so you might want to go out and do that walk outside. Later on today, it's going to be a little warmer later on today. It's supposed to get up in the 60s, so it's going to be a pretty nice day outside. So we'll talk to y'all soon. Have a super fantastic day. Peace.